Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold. As you can see, this is the version I have of it, which is the DVD. I don't think they had this on a Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken, but it's the particular version I have of it. But this is a crossover between Scooby-Doo and the brave and bold version of Batman, not just any Batman, but the brave and bold Batman version, like the animated show they have, There's actually a crossover between Scooby-Doo and that particular version of Batman. And apparently they have to unite to actually confront both enemies from both sides. Like you have like a various like a Batman villains like the Joker, Penguin, like all kinds, Scarecrow, Two-Face, like almost like his whole rogue gallery, like Bane, I think Killer Croc, like Catwoman, all of them like show up, and like other ones, as well. I'm not gonna touch on all of them, all of them show up, and then you have like I think villains from like the Scooby-Doo like universe itself too, Now I wasn't too familiar with like the Scooby-Doo villains. I'm a fan of like Scooby-Doo, but I'm not too really like familiar with like some of their villains, But in other words, this is about them two coming together to like face like various threats, But it does turn out that like a major villain shows up known as the Crimson Cloak, and he actually has like ties to Batman's past, And I don't want to spoil the film, but in the end it kind of becomes obvious who is this particular villain, who he really is, But I'm not going to spoil it, But overall, I thought the animation in this animated film was pretty good. This is a direct-to-video film too, as well. It didn't play theatrically, But other words, I really thought this was like the animation of it was pretty good. Like the voices, you have like I think Matthew Little as Shaggy. He provided the voice of Shaggy. I forget like some of the other actors and actresses too, as well, that did voices and stuff. But I know he's like the one that really stood out, Now this was also directed by Jake Castoroni. I think that's how I pronounce his name. But yeah, the plot of the film is basically really about this Scooby-Doo teaming up Batman to help Batman, solve one of his like unsolved cases, like his only unsolved case, which involves the villain known as Crimson Cloak, which I wasn't familiar with, I don't know if that's from like the Brave and the Bold episode or something like that, or like an entirely new villain, If I touch on that too much, it kind of spoil what happened in this film, But it was like fun, like Scooby-Doo, like Shaggy, Fred, Thelma, I met Velma, Daphne, all of them are here, and they're just like how they are, like in the show, like the voices sound like the same too, and everything, the way they carry on is just like the feel of Scooby-Doo, And I like the way Batman is presented too as well. He's just like how he is like on the Brave and the Bold, which I've never really seen that many episodes of, but I have seen like a few episodes of it. And I was actually thinking about giving like some of those a try eventually, but I just never like made it to them, but they're still kind of on my agenda, I might check out like a season of Batman, the Brave and the Bold. But overall, I thought this was like a pretty, it was entertaining, I feel like it was kind of just like thrown together, just like a crossover film, I feel like it was just like kind of like, not really rushed, but at the same time, I feel like there just really wasn't no need for this movie, But I thought it was okay. It was like funny, at times, like and everything, it was entertaining, And I like how they have like the strong idea, cause like most of the Scooby-Doo's like villains, they turn out to be like fake, like the monsters or like ghosts and stuff. They actually have to confront. They usually turn to be like fake or people acting like monsters or ghosts and stuff. So I thought that was kind of weird. Whereas Batman does have like supernatural like villains, If you look at the overall like DC like universe, there are like supernatural villains like in his world, so that's kind of like an interesting topic to me of that, But overall, Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold, I'm giving this a B-, and I would recommend it for fans of like Scooby-Doo or like Batman, or if you're fans of like when they did cross up like in the tunes, like in the animated shows, like when Scooby-Doo and Batman crossed over. If you're a fan of that kind of stuff, I think you would enjoy this, So that's my review for Scooby-Doo and Batman, the Brave and the Bold. I'm giving this a B-. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.